Good morning. It is Friday morning, and it's about 6 in the morning, and I am ready to go for a hike. So let's get our hiking toys out here. All right, we got our nice hat and our walking stick. We're at the same parking area I was at last Friday. Of course, we went across the bridge and up there to the railroad track trail, but today I'm the only one in the parking lot this morning. And I believe that's going to be our trailhead over there. If not, I know there's one just down a ways. And we're going to hike on this side. So let's walk up here to this sign up here. So back up in here is a huge gold mining area. It's been gold mined all throughout this area, but there's a hydraulic area up here, and that's where we're going to be going to. And the original access to it was right there in the corner. A very bad, terrible wagon and horse and wagon road led up in there, and it has since then been completely reclaimed because the trail people don't want anybody using it, so we can't even see it from here. So we're gonna go down this way and start having some fun. And somebody's coming down the road behind me, so I better get out of the road. And there we go. There looks like the trailhead right there. So this looks like a shortcut here, but it's not even marked. But down here we have a marked trail, and that's probably the one it's going to go down there farther and then come back up and probably join in to this trail here. So let's go ahead and take the long way. The sun is miles from coming up over the eastern mountains there. It's already up, but the mountains are blocking it from reaching us here. So we'll be hiking through some lions and tigers and bears forest throughout here. I hope we don't run into any of them. Oh my. Well, so far this is starting out as a very narrow path. I have been on this trail back in 2010 is when I came up here for the first time and started hiking after the trail people started. They did all the trails down below first, where we were at along the horse trails, and then they got access to this property. And there goes somebody speeding along with a bicycle, and another speeding along person. And a big truck. It's way too fast for me to be driving my car. Wish them luck. Anyway, I came up here in 2010. I was between jobs, between my corporation job, which I had gotten laid off of, and my current job that I just retired from back in November. So I took 3 months and 3 weeks off, and I came up here and explored these trails, and I decided to make an attempt to get up to the old gold mine that I had been in with my younger brother and my first brother-in-law. And that would have been around 1983 or 4. And I didn't even know about it. We had to hike way the heck up the hill. And today I'm going to show you why I'm never going to be able to go back up there. At least I don't think I would, because it is a extremely steep hill. An actual trail, much like what we're seeing right here, but more defined because it was used by cats and oxen and whatever. Anyway, we'll get up there and see if we can even access that far. And I honestly don't even know if we can get up that far. A friend of mine who kind of frequents these trails, here's the other trailhead I saw on the way up. A friend of mine who comes up to these trails occasionally told me recently, in the last couple of months, that he had come up here and had discovered for quite some time that much of that area has been posted no trespassing. In fact, some of the trails people signs or trails. The trails that the trail people built back in the early 2000s have been blocked off and posted no trespassing. And as near as I can tell by what he said, that would be the trails and trails that would lead up to this gigantic big gold mine that goes way back into the mountains, and the one that we had been in. And there we go, we got a private property sign, do not enter there. I believe that was already here, and as you can see, it's an actual roadway that was cut in here some time ago. There's a house and some homes down there not too far, so this is private property. So apparently we're going to run into some quite a bit farther up here, which is sad because it's way up here in the middle of nowhere. All right, so we got a better trail to walk on. So this would have been an original road built during the gold mining time, and it was likely used for harvest of timber as well. As we can see, it goes straight on, but it also turns and goes up here. So I'm not sure which way I should go. You can see my car down there. Likely this is going to lead to a little shortcut maybe, but I think I need to go up this way. The only time I've been up here was during in 2010 when I was between jobs, and that's when I did make it all the way up to the mine. And I had a camera. I had my first ever digital camera back then, and it was a little Nikon Coolpix. And I know I took it all the way up to the mine, and I took pictures of the tailing pile and the opening of the mine shaft. And I keep hearing noise. I'm looking around for Bigfoot. I'd rather deal with a tick than Bigfoot. But here we go. So it's 2010 when I was up here, and that was the only time I've been up to the mine shaft. I couldn't make it. I wouldn't be able to make it today, and I barely was able to make it then. That's steep. That's a steep one there. I think we'd be better off going this way for the time being, and hopefully it's going to level out. I don't know. This might be a newer trail that I have never been on. I might have wanted to stay down there. I am not sure now. Well, I'll see. We'll follow it a little ways. So it looks like it's going to level out and go in that direction. You know, I am pretty sure it's winding steep up there. I think my best bet would be to go back. Look at that rotten old stump. Probably 100 years old. Let's go back down here because I'm pretty sure I want to stay on that. Okay, we're back down to this rather nice road that I believe will lead us right to the hydraulic mining area. That was awful steep, but I could see it. It just meanders up there, and that is not for me. I'd rather go this way. And there's a lot of hiking ahead, but I got a little bit of extra exercise by going up and down that. So it looks like we might be coming to that little shortcut trail I was first looking at. I do believe it might be right here. So I probably could have taken that and saved myself a bunch of steps. Yeah, that's indeed it. it wasn't that steep. You see my car down there still all by itself. All right, here's where the nice road continues on. I'm pretty confident now that I know where I should be. So this honestly looks like it could have been a motorcycle climb from back in my motorcycle climbing days. See my car over there. I honestly don't remember this one. And turning directly around, we got a pretty good open pit there. It goes down about 8 or 9 feet. So somebody, looks like somebody found some color down in there. So it looks like the original roadway went through there and the trail people have changed it. Like I said, it's been 2010 when I was last up here, and this is an awful rotten piece of timber. Been lying there an awful long time. I hear a vehicle coming up. Look at this tiny little Christmas tree. Looks like an SUV. Alright, here we go. So I do have one more hike planned up here for, I'm not sure if I can do it next week or the week after. I got a lot of stuff to do next week. There's the original little roadway there, it looks like. And there must be another, there's the original road that would take us up here. And now I remember there is a trailhead taken off right there. Well, stupid me, if I had continued up that trail that I come up and then I turned around and went back down, I got right to there, it would have joined this trail. And this is the only trail I can find that is going to lead us up there. So I just didn't really realize that. And I don't know. So we have what looks like a ditch. We got a sign that says bikes. And we have a ditch trail. So I'm sure we're on the right path. We must be. It's just been going on 13 years, going on 14 years now since I came up here with my little Nikon Coolpix 130 or whatever it was. I know it was very expensive, and it only had like an 8 gigabyte card. No, less than a gigabyte card, I do believe. I don't know, that camera's been long gone. The door broke off that held the batteries in it. Other than that, it would have still been working. Okay, I came from that direction and I've been walking for probably a good 6 minutes or more. And we now have sunshine. Hi. And now the trail. We've been walking away from the hydraulic mine this whole time, and I knew we would, but I didn't know it'd go this long. But now we're going to switch back and go this direction. So we should be getting pretty darn close to that ditch trail that'll lead us into the mining area.